So week 5, boom, bust, or sleeper. To start off, quarterbacks. My boom this week is Teddy Bridgewater.
Your boom. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he's projected 18.22 points. They're playing Atlanta. I think they are second in terms of giving up the most pass yards, just behind Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, their defense is atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really bad. And then watching the game, they just lost one of their safeties. I think Casey. I don't know, but he's one of their starting safeties, and he's off. So I don't know what more. And to be honest, Teddy has been impressing us.
Yeah, no, for sure. I really like Bridgewater. Watching his last game, he definitely looks like the guy that Carolina signed him for.
Yeah. So I like Teddy Bridgewater there for my boom this week.
All right, cool. All right. My boom for week 5 is, who I think will boom is Deshaun Watson. Sorry. Deshaun Watson. We all know he's a great quarterback. He's just on a bad team.
Yep.
And that doesn't mean that fantasy-wise he's not going to do well.
Yeah.
He's been doing all right, but with the coach being fired, I think that they're going to try to... They're a little bit more desperate. They're 0-4 to Texans. So I think they have to kind of just like put it all out there for themselves.
Got it. And he's already projected pretty high.
Yeah.
Right?
So I just think Watson, he'll definitely have a lot more, in my opinion, he already has a lot of creative freedom in terms of like how he wants to play it, but I think he'll have more control in that.
Okay.
And they're playing against the Jags, and Jags don't have like the best passing defense.
Yeah. But don't sleep on the Jags.
Don't sleep on them, but...
For bust this week, I'm choosing Jared Goff. He's projected 23 points.
Washington?
Yeah, they're playing Washington. From the research that I did, they've allowed the 6th least amount of yards in terms of passing.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, we know they're a good defense. And Chase Young is projected to be back this week.
Okay.
So, the pressure's coming. He needs to get the ball out quickly. He struggled against the Giants.
Yeah, that whole team did.
Yeah, I'm not expecting that, but I don't expect 23 points worthy. So he's my bust this week.
All right, my bust this week is Matt Ryan. Yeah.
Fudge, I have him.
They lost Julio to another hamstring injury. I don't think he's going to be playing this upcoming week. He looked atrocious against the Packers. Granted, the Packers' defense is better than the Panthers. But the Panthers actually have been pretty locked down on receivers in general. So their passing defense has been pretty good. So I think Matt Ryan's not going to have as good a game as people expect him to have.
Okay, good pick there. My sleeper this week is my boy Felipe Rivers.
Rivers.
He's only projected 13 points.
Mm-hmm.
This I thought was a shock.
Wait, 13?
13.6.
As a QB.
That's
crazy. That's so low.
He's playing the Browns. After Seattle and Atlanta, and this makes sense. They are the 3rd worst team in terms of passing yards.
Mm-hmm.
It's partly due to Dak. Dak threw 500 last week.
Mm-hmm.
So that has definitely a big deal to that. That said, it still shows you they're not a good passing defense.
Uh-huh.
Their rushing defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
We know. So, I see Phillip having a decent game this week, and so I think if you have a struggling quarterback like Matt Ryan,
mm-hmm.
Phillip might not be.
I feel like maybe his projection is a little bit low just because they've been blowing out teams, and he just hasn't been throwing as much.
Yeah. If I had 13 for my quarterback this week, I would have been happy because I had Matt Ryan. So.
My sleeper this week is none other than Teddy Bridgewater.
Nice.
Your boom.
Nice.
On the same page. I thought he looked great. He's extremely mobile, and playing against the Falcons, done and done. Yeah, go pick him up. I don't think a lot of people own him.
I might pick him up honestly.
I might pick him up too.